Y'all, and welcome back to Caitlyn's Corner. So this week we are celebrating with our ocean themed books because I kind of want to be on the beach and you might kind of want to be on the beach too. So today I have for y'all Not Quite Narwhal. And so we've got a little ocean critter called Not Quite Narwhal. So if you're ready, we're going to get started. Kelp was born deep in the ocean. Her name must be Kelp. Look at that. There she is. As a newborn baby. He knew early on that he was different from the other narwhals. His tusk wasn't as long as everyone else's. Ooh, look how long this one's tusk is compared to Kelp's. It's itty bitty. He had different taste in food. Ugh, looks like they're eating squid. Kelp says, no, thank you, yuck. And he wasn't a very good swimmer. Uh-oh. It's hard to live in the ocean and not be a good swimmer, isn't it? But his friends didn't seem to mind. So Kelp decided he wouldn't either. That sounds like some good friends. That is until he was swept away by a strong current. Oh no, the waves swept him away. I wish I were a better swimmer. Oh, that current swept him away. Do you think he's scared? Kelp found himself at the surface closer to land than he'd ever been before. So he's somewhere where he's never been. High up on a cliff, he spotted a mysterious, sparkling creature. It looked so familiar. It looked like Kelp. Okay, so there's Kelp. And look up there on the hill. He spots something that kind of looks like himself. I wonder what it could be. Kelp swam towards land as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that he could catch up with a creature that looked just like him. So poor Kelp, he's trying to swim fast as he can. Look, it's dark, and now the sun's rising, and now the sun's way up high. That took a little bit, didn't it? When he finally reached the shore, Kelp felt a little bit anxious. He had never left the ocean. So to be anxious, that means you're kind of worried, a little bit scared. He was nervous about walking for the first time, but the land creatures made it look so easy. So, he's going to walk for the first time, leaving the ocean for the first time. A little bit scary. He's trying. He's wobbling. Oof! He fell down. That crab's trying to teach him how to walk. It wasn't. Okay. So it wasn't very easy. The frog's trying to teach him how to jump. No, he's not meant to jump. Okay. Walking in a straight line, maybe? Like the turtle? Okay. Eventually he got the hang of it. Good job, Kelp. Everything on land was strange and beautiful, but also kind of scary. Kelp began to think he might never find the creature that looked just like him. But as he stumbled out of the forest, what do you think happened? There's Kelp walking. Land narwhals? Land narwhals? Actually, we're unicorns. And by the looks of it, so are you. He calls them land narwhals, but the creatures say, nuh-uh, we're unicorns, and so are you. Kelp had never heard of unicorns before. They taught him all sorts of new things about his tusk. We call them horns. Wow! They introduced him to unicorn delicacies. So they're showing him all about his horn. And look, unicorn delicacies. such as ice cream. That sounds a lot better than squid, doesn't it? And they showed him how to gallop. There was no doubt that Kelp was, in fact, a unicorn. He was having so much fun that he didn't want to leave. He might have found a place where he fit in after all. Do you think Kelp will stay? Or do you think he'll leave and go back to his home? But then he remembered all of his friends under the sea. Kelp missed them terribly, so he said goodbye to the unicorns and returned to the ocean. So he missed his friends and family in the ocean that raised him and grew up with him. So he said bye to the unicorn friends. The unicorn's friend said, come back soon. Kelp swam toward home as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that the narwhals would still like him now that he was a unicorn. Do you think the narwhals will still like him? So Kelp's trying to swim. It is daylight, sun setting, and now it's dark. Nighttime again. When he finally arrived, Kelp had butterflies in his stomach, so he's a little nervous. Kelp! Welcome home! That's what the sign says. Welcome home. His friends missed him. Kelp took a deep breath and told his friends the news. It turns out I'm not a narwhal. Of course you aren't. I'm a unicorn. We all knew that. They took it quite well, so they knew he was a unicorn all this time. Wow. Kelp was happy to be home, but now that he had experienced life on land with the unicorns, he couldn't seem to forget them. So he loved home and he loved his friends and family, but he kept thinking about those unicorns. Did he want to be a land narwhal with the unicorns or a sea unicorn with the narwhals? Kelp couldn't decide. But then he realized that maybe, what do you think he realized? Just maybe. Okay, what are we up to? He's riding on the narwhals, going to land to the unicorns. Is he going to go live on land? Maybe he didn't have to choose. He didn't have to choose. He could have the best of both worlds. There's his friends in the water, and there's his unicorn friends on land. The unicorn friends are going out in the water too. Isn't that fun? He didn't have to choose. I'm a unicorn. Wow. So not quite narwhal. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. I thought this is a cute book, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.